Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading for May the 28th until June the 3rd. Let's just call in the Archangels, Ascended Masters, Light Beings, Spirit Guides, and of course our higher selves to assist us with this reading. So Libra, we are going to just grab a card now. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and discard the rest. Okay, this is your general energy for this reading, which is the moon. Okay. Very introspective energy, looking perhaps at subconscious, maybe recording your dreams and things like that. Now we will refer back to this card throughout the reading, so I will just going to pop you down here for now. And I'm going to just quickly grab the cards for your reading. And yeah, let's do that. And I'm just going to lay these out, and then I will just read from here and pop the deck away so we're not shuffling a million and one times in between cards. Okay, let's grab these first two here. Now we have this beautiful energy of Four of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles is of course that energy of just consolidation and yeah, just kind of trying to determine and ascertain and discern what's required in order to move forward. Okay, what's going to be required. And this can be like a milestone, or it can be a celebration, and also like a lightening up of mood generally. So I'm just going to turn these cards over, and we will refer back to them here and there as we go through. In what you're currently doing, you have this beautiful Queen of Swords energy. No, this is the Knight of Swords, pardon me. This is a swift action, so you are moving forward with your communication, with your ideas and thoughts and things like that. In the short term, and like I said, I will refer back to these cards throughout as we go. This is the Hanged Man. So this Knight of Swords, it could be quite a busy energy. In the short term, you're looking to perhaps just do something different. Maybe you're going to be going on a holiday, or maybe you're taking a bit of time out or something like that. So what you're bringing to the table, your talents, skills and abilities, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is that ability to balance your energy really well. So you can activate your inner resources, and you can also give out energy, and you be giving of your expertise and your skills as well. So this is quite a really strong energy to be coming in with. And here we have the Five of Cups in your opportunity or an event. So this could be in the future. You may have opportunities to comfort others. Okay, you might have an opportunity to work in the emotional realm. So it might be assisting others. And to perhaps even transform suffering in a way. So it may even be activating other skills that you have that can help with, perhaps a type of therapy or something like that. You may have an opportunity to utilize a type of natural therapy or healing modality or something like that. Here we have in your current, how you're feeling is, now the Hierophant can be a card of you wanting to learn something new, but also a card about you wanting to teach. So it can be to do with information. So you are either downloading information, bringing information, new information in, or disseminating, giving information out. But it's often to do with spirituality, and it can be around tradition and things like that. But it's probably more along the lines of the spirituality and things like that. So it's looking like you are considering, or you have an inquiring mind at the moment, which kind of makes sense, Libra, because you have your Knight of Swords here, which is that very inquisitive, curious energy, also very analytical, communicative, and things like that. This can also be a card, an energy of trying to do or being in your truth and acting in accordance with your higher self as well. Let's just continue. We're going to see what's the energy in your environment. Okay, so there's a little bit of resistance at the moment. There's some resistance, or you're feeling like you're having to defend your position somewhat. That's why I'm just looking at the cards as we go, because yeah, we're going to get a bit more info as it all comes together. Long-term goal. So this is a new spiritual beginning. This is like pure inspiration, a spirit of passion, purpose, soul, and spirit connection. And this placing of this card is in connection with this. So it could well be that in terms of suffering, it may be that you come to an understanding of your own suffering, or that it's going to be an opportunity for you to help others with their suffering, okay? And it's going to be like a spiritual, spiritually uplifting experience for you. And you're going to get, perhaps, it might just be that you're getting another perspective on suffering, but that, you know, when we go through the depths, sometimes when we go through the depths, okay, that can be an opportunity for us to tap into our inner wisdom and our inner resources. And we can also helps us to really understand our inner wisdom, okay, when we're dealing with grief. And yeah, that's interesting that the moon's there, because often our spiritual aspect too can be held within our subconscious. Sometimes our spiritual connection is subconscious, like we're not consciously aware of it until things cause that to awaken within us, okay? And here we have what to expect if you take advantage of this opportunity here to either comfort someone or come to a new understanding of your own grief process, possibly, that this is the inner strength, okay? So this is about you mastering yourself, and this certainly makes sense in terms of the spirituality card here as well, because you're going to be feeling a lot stronger and more resilient, and you're going to be able to overcome the tendency to allow unhelpful or lower vibrational states to overcome you. So you'll be getting more mastery over that, okay? Now, this here, it looks very much like a couple either embarking on a family or having a family, okay? And of course, if that is your situation, then, you know, often when we have children, it can be a deep learning experience, okay? A lot of deep things come to the surface, and we do get more understanding of ourselves often, okay? Because what happens is that when we become parents ourselves, the way we parent our own children, often it brings up our own childhood experiences of being parented. And we either go, well, I'm going to do it, the way I was parented was good, or it wasn't so good, and I'm going to do that. The good things I'm going to do the same, and the bad things I'm probably going to do differently. Like the unfortunate things that happened, I'm going to be doing differently. So it could be that with regard to parenting, that you're going through some inner growth and inner realization with that. The other thing I'm getting here is that if you are going through grief and you're also going through an active mental, it could be that you are mentally keeping yourself active so as to perhaps avoid going into the feelings, okay? If that resonates, if this is like a defense mechanism, like a thing that you are engaging in at the moment, because the moon is sort of saying that there's deeper things going on. This is a very conscious thinking card. I think I mentioned just before that it could be higher self, but you know, and that, I mean, the sword is pointing towards your higher self, but usually the higher self is not just that everyday conscious mind, okay? The unconscious needs to be taken into consideration with that as well, okay? Because you have your deep, this is a really spiritual energy, pure spirit Okay, so the subconscious needs to be taken into account. And you could be at the moment, perhaps you are attempting to avoid the deep work that may be required, if that resonates. If you feel that there's something deep that you need to be looking at or feeling into, then that could be the case. Because with the Hanged Man, this is literally like going from, you know, busy every day, like I'm doing this, going everywhere and thinking about all this stuff, into meditation, contemplation, of almost the opposite, like slowing right down and possibly doing some inner work to do with your subconscious as well. Okay, this is short term. Now, with this Knight of Pentacles, this is something you bring to the table, whether you are, and it can be something that you are aware of or that you're not aware of. So once again, we have this water here, and we have the water with the moon. Okay, so this is almost looking like, with the Knight of Pentacles, you have the skills and the abilities to be able to really sit with yourself and to do this deep work. Because look, you're literally in the water there, like you're sitting in the subconscious. Symbolically, water is, you know, symbolizes the subconscious. So you're literally sitting in that, and it's like you are kind of just going through something at the moment. And, you know, what you bring to the table is like, you know, you have the strength to be able to explore this realm a little more if you haven't already done that. Okay, so we did mention looking at dreams, you know, looking at your perhaps childhood experiences, looking at your patterns of behaving and perhaps how you respond to others, whether you're very reactive or whether you respond, you know, with kindness and consideration, or whether you feel that, you know, everyone's out to get you and you kind of feel like you're a bit of a victim. Yeah, so there's a whole lot of different things that can go on and different ways to investigate the subconscious. And even past lives, okay? Even past life trauma can be a thing. So you might like to even look into past life regression and do that with a reputable practitioner, possibly. Because it's sort of looking like, yeah, you're going through a consolidation, and this could even be about a connection or a milestone in your life. Even if this is not about, you know, pregnancy and having children, it can. This Seven of Pentacles is a card of change. The 7 is a number of change, so it can be about consolidating where you're going and what you're going to be, how you're going to move forward, and what is going to be your next goal, or what's the next thing that you're going to be working on. Okay. And, you know, I mean, it could well be that you're going to be embarking on a new realm of study here, a new learning about something new. And of course, you know, with the 7s, we have the 7 again, a number of change. We have, yeah. And this is about, you know, could be about your inner resistance, or people around you are perhaps challenging you with that. But you have this, okay? This is spirit possibly coming into like contact with you and really helping you to awaken into your, this is an awesome strength. This is major arcana here. So this is about you tapping into your inner wisdom, your inner resilience, and your inner strength as well. We also have the 4 here, which is a stable number. So, I mean, you could be working really hard at the moment to keep things stable, but I think you're sensing that there's an undercurrent of something's changing, because something is shifting subconsciously for you. I think that's what the card, or this moon card, is saying, to just be aware and listen to your intuition when it comes to investigating things that you might be interested in. Because if you feel that things are changing and shifting generally, then it's a good idea to follow your intuitive nudges, okay? because it could well be Spirit is kind of nudging you in that direction. And you definitely have this Hanged Man is quite a spiritual energy too. So it's kind of looking like you're just going to be going a little bit deeper with perhaps your meditations, or if deeper work is something that you are interested in, Libra, then this reading is kind of confirming that for you. Anyway, that's what I have for today. I think we might wrap it up there. And yeah, if you would like to like and subscribe if this reading has resonated, or if you've enjoyed it, that would be awesome. And yeah, I hope that was helpful. And I look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have an awesome day, a lovely week, and I will catch you again soon. Bye for now.